Okay, so there are different types of ships, and each one has a specific purpose. So I'll go ahead and start with the escorts. The escort ships are your tactical ships. They are the ones that will be for the tactical officers. These ships specialize in having more fore weapons, which are the front weapons, and less aft weapons, which are the back weapons. A max level, a max level tactical ship will have four front weapons, and I believe it is three back weapons. The tactical ships are the ones that are able to equip the dual cannons, which are the strongest weapons, the strongest type of weapons, and they are also the most maneuverable ships. So they can turn really fast because they're also the smaller class of ships. So this was specialized for the tactical officer. I'll explain all this other stuff later. Right now I just want to go through the ships. So then the next type of ships is the cruiser. So as you can see here, you probably recognize this is the Enterprise from Star Trek. Pretty much all of the Enterprises, you'll even see the original one kind of in the beginning right here. The original ship, the Enterprises are the cruisers, and I think it's because of that the game is most biased towards cruisers. They have a lot of health. They are the slowest turning ships. They have, of the three types of main ships, they have the worst maneuverability, but they have the most weapon output. Now, even though I said the tactical officer has are the DPS, the engineers are able to equip more weapons. So total, the tactical officers can equip 7. Remember I said 4 in the front, 3 in the back. The engineers can equip 8 weapons, 4 in the front and 4 in the back. The next would be the science vessels. The science vessels have the least amount of weapons. They only have 6, 3 in the front, 3 in the back. They are more maneuverable and faster than the cruisers. Sometimes they're a little bit bigger than the tactical ships, but they are almost always smaller than the big cruiser ships. Like I said in my first video, the whole point of them is to be able to do their special attacks and kind of go in and out of combat and do minor healing. Small craft really aren't important. You'll rarely use shuttles. You'll use shuttles in like special events or special missions. When it comes to other, these are kind of like special ships. This one right here you can get from doing the mission. But I guess others, like, they're unique. That's just the best way to put it. But none of these you will probably ever use. So those are the ships. So I guess let me go ahead and also explain the how you choose the ship that's right for you. So in the game you'll have two sets of specials. You'll have a set of specials that you use in space, and you'll have a set of specials that you use on the ground. Now, the way you choose the ship that fits you best is these right here, the stations, the starship stations. The starship stations determine the type of specials and the type of focus your ship will have. Cruisers will always have command engineering stations. Tactical ships will have command tactical stations, and science will have commander science, and so on. The way the rank works dictates how many the level of special you can use. Commander is the highest. They can use 4 tiers of specials. Lieutenant commander is the next highest. They can use 3. Lieutenant is 2. Ensign is 1. So if I want to have a ship where my basic role is support and healing, I would want to pick a cruiser, because a cruiser has engineering stations. See, this one right here is actually the highest healing ability you can have. If I want to be DPS, I would have to get a ship that has the commander tactical station, because they can do a bunch of the crazy tactical skills. And same thing with the science if I want to do crazy special attacks. So total you'll have, see, like right now I have 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different powers I can use on this one ship. Each ship will have a different amount or different style, Now I know it sounds like a lot to have 12, but you won't start out with this. Your first ship, well, you'll probably have, I think, 3 or 4. And this is where your training officers comes in. So I'm going to go ahead and go back over here to the blue area where this guy was to train the officers. So you can change the skills that your officers know at any time. I don't know why it throws them all together, but you can be more specific. So let's say you want to change the skill that your science officer has. You can see all of the space science skills that I selected, and it'll tell you what rank it's for. This is for ensign, lieutenant, lieutenant commander, commander. Likewise, you can choose any other discipline. You can uncheck that one, check this one, uncheck that one, check this one. And then, like I said, it's separated by space and ground. So you'll probably focus more on space skills because you'll always use them. Ground skills aren't as important. And the reason that is because unless you play the story or you go to very specific areas, you will probably never have your crew with you. Your crew, oops, wrong button. Your crew are the people that you assign to the stations. They have space abilities and they have ground abilities, just like you will. So, yeah, as I said, so your ground skills aren't as important for your crew. For you, they are, but for your crew, they're not as important. And unlike your ship, you are not limited to who you can bring around. Hold on, where's it's right here. So this, I have 2 engineers, a science and a tactical. I can change it to all engineers, all science, all tactical. I can have any mix. They're also not limited to stations. So as long all of my crew are commander, so they all have 4 abilities. However, up here, even though you can see that they have some abilities but they're grayed out, they can't use because they're locked at certain levels. Your away team won't have that. Let's see, what else? What else is important? Okay, I guess I will go ahead and pause it here and start a different topic.